welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hale empath, and I just like doing little talks on what I feel about things. And it's such a pretty afternoon. Stanley wanted out. I woke him up. He was sleeping. I was like, Stanley, you're not going to want to miss this. You're want to go outside and get some of the outside adventures, huh, buds? So we're out here. Anyway, it was a pretty good day. I meditate state for about an hour and 3 minutes or so. Started been a lot going on, so I just kind of been checking in with me, you know. So I think it's going to be a hard week for some folks, you know. The best I can do is just learn how to be sympathetic to people, you know, because I've been through a lot. I know what a freaking, you know, a wide range of freaking life experience where I could step into those experiences that people have with them and go, yeah, man, I know how you feel. Because, the most important thing in life is one human being connecting to another. That's why I do these videos, to connect with people. Boo! Every person I connect to, just a little blip, just a little bloop. And if I freaking make a comment on somebody else's page, you know, and they come and look at me, that's just like my page and their page, bloop. That's expansion. That's something in you vibrated in sequence with something in me, you know, because that, you know, and like attracts like, and you know, and I think that people end up in close proximity on latitude and longitude too. Like, I went down where I get my cookies. I went down last week, and there's a new kid in there, and he was walking out the door, and I said something about Omaha, and he did a 180 and come back in. He's like, I'm from Fall City, and I went and looked it up. I'm like, Fall City, that sounds familiar, but I don't know where. And I'm like, he's like, no, Sal. He's like, what's by Link? So I went home and I looked it up at the map, and I'll be darned, it's about 5 miles, 10 miles from a freaking town in southern on Highway 29, right before you get to Missouri, called Mountain City. And the rescue that I got all my dogs from. Before I got all my dogs, I would do transport from time to time, and I picked dogs up, and that's where the pickup spot is in Mountain City, and it was right in direct latitude with Fall City, like 10 miles apart. And I was just like, oh, okay, all right, I know where that is, you know. And that's why I say I meet people, I meet strangers out in the world, you know, ask them where they're from or whatnot, or, you know, when things like that, I go look at the map, you know, to see where we are. I mean, and it doesn't just work with people I know. It's like people that I'm in line with their TV shows too. There was last year, a couple years ago, when I was going, you know, when I fell off the wagon for a minute before I came back to my senses, I started watching like My Name Is Earl, and what was the other one? Raising Hope and stuff like that. And I freaking, you know, there's a lot of synchronicities in those shows to me. I didn't watch them the first time around. I was busy doing other stuff, probably in the Air Force or something, probably going to college, working on 2 degrees at once. I did stuff like that because I was on timeline. Anyway, so, and I looked up one day, Greg, the creator of that show, and he was from where he was from. It's my plus or minus 2 rule. Within 2 degrees latitude or longitudinally, he was from a place back east, and it was darn close to within the plus or 2 minus latitude longitude to Reading, where I grew up. So same vibe, same freak tribe, you know. I vibe pretty high, you know, and all I think is vibration is just like a collection of data, you know. The more you know, you know, the more you know, you know. You know, and it's the opposite of ignorance is bliss. That's for sure. I get blissed out though. Don't worry. But spirituality, people would benefit themselves if they freaking would stop ignoring the dark in the world. People need to recognize that there is evil crap in the world. That freaking there are people that are for them that want to hurt them, and that want to freaking make fun of them, and want to make them just feel bad, and just want to ruin their day, you know. And why do people act like that? It's because they feel small inside, and because people have ruined their day, and they don't know how to start their day over, and there's all kinds of reasons. But I'm here to tell you, man, it doesn't matter. Fucking life is hard. Life is so hard. And ultimately, if you have a support system in this life, good for you. If you have a family that's there for you, good for you. Not everybody does. You know, I could have been a real selfish person and just done what my brother recommended and said, Marge, because there's places that'll take mom, she can qualify, you know. And I could go out and I could make my 6 figures, maybe pay to put her in a better place. I could go around and, you know, live in the lap of luxury. But I would be miserable because the whole time I'd be like, you freaking dumped off your mom, dude. That's messed up. Because she went through a lot to take care of my brother and I when we were growing up. And she had forces against her too. But people don't have to turn. People don't have to get ugly. People don't have to cheat and steal and lie to get better, more higher advantage in life. That's a personal choice that people make every day. Kitty, kitty, kitty! More people are changing their choices because they're coming to find out that, man, the karma is instant and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trouble. Lies, secrets, deceit. I don't even want to live in a world like that, to the point that I don't. I have very few social encounters, and more people are becoming like me, because what happens is some of us have been made to have a freaking huge life shift and go within, so far within, that we get good with ourselves, and we're not going to tolerate crap from other people anymore. Because it's not worth it. And so when I go out and I see all the people, oh my God, the crap that people put up with, man. For what? So you're not alone? Get good with yourselves, folks, man. You know, I'm kind of a stickler about that, about freaking people freaking not soothing themselves, man. Everybody can do it. They just think it's easier and nicer and they try to get people to prove it. Well, if so and so loves me, they'll come and make me feel better. That's low vibrational crap, man. There ain't no, it's just low vibey. There's just, you know, people need to raise their vibration. People need to stand in their integrity. People need to come into their own emotional support. Self-supporting, even emotionally. Yeah, it's not anybody else's human on this planet. It's nobody else's responsibility to make you happy, to make you comfortable, to make sure that you feel loved. No, it's not. And so, you know, for all those people that are hearing the trends of spiritual awakening and ascension and all that jazz, just know that with that comes stripping away all the wreckage of your past and this incarnation and that, if you're really truthful and painstaking about it. You know, you willing to go to people when you freaking wrong them and be like, dude, I did this to you, I was wrong, and I don't have to live that way anymore? People don't do that. If more people did that, the world would be a much better place. But a few of us do, and a few of us have, and a few of us will continue to do so. Because a few of us recognize that we are just spirit, freaking cruising around in our soul sacks, having an experience. You know, a lot of stuff happened to me when I was a little girl. It wasn't because, you know, I wasn't a good person. It wasn't because I was a bad person. It's because there's the way our lives are kind of designed, you know. A lot of these designs can be interpreted and explained through astrology and whatnot. People don't take that time. People don't take the time to get out and walk in the fresh air and make themselves feel better. People just don't take the time for themselves, self-care, you know. It's easier to pop a pill or drink a beer or drink a glass of wine and, you know, all that stuff. But when you start looking at your hurts and your pains, they lose their power. They lose their effectiveness to hurt you and cause you pain. And when you work with other people that have had similar pains and hurts, well, their pains and hurts, they lose their power too. Yeah. Strength in numbers, yeah? So, anyway. I guess people just really need to really look at where they fall in line with conditional and unconditional love. You know, where in your life are you putting conditions on your loved ones for love? Where are they putting it on you? Because, you know, it ain't supposed to be that way, yeah? I do it too, you know. I learned, oftentimes when I say this stuff on my videos, I'm saying it to remind myself too. So, anyway, that's about all I got for now. Stanley, you want to go inside, Stanley? He's like, no, I'm not in the mood, but I will sure love you, kitty meow. Want to say hi, meow meow? No. Okay, thanks, bud. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.